What's up guys, IssueDaddy with a new video. Today we will make an Instagram stories bot. So first, what does this mean? We will make a bot that requests Instagram stories from a specific account periodically and sends these new stories to us. And as a little extra, we will make this with a Telegram bot. So we connect the Instagram and the Telegram bot together so that the Telegram bot will send us the pictures that we take out of the Instagram stories to us in the chat. So as we know, time is money. Let's get right into it. So we start with a empty Jupyter notebook. I will quickly copy the imports. So basically we will need the time so that we are not flooding the API. Then we have the requests library. You have to install this with pip. If you don't have it, check out the description. There I have the pip install command. And the same for the Telegram library. And for our keys and passwords, we need the config parser. So let's run this. And first we will get our keys. This is with parser is equal to config parser, and then we read our file. If you don't know how to store your API keys or passwords safely, check out the video that will pop up now, and there I explain everything. Alright, so then we have these variables here. I will just copy this in so you don't have to watch me type this in. Basically this is the key for the Instagram API. And okay, we are not using the official Instagram API, it's a Rapid API, but you can request the stuff we need. So we need the key for the Instagram API. Then we need a token for the Telegram bot, and we need the chat ID in which we want to send the stories, the pictures. So basically here is my chat ID for my Telegram account. And lastly we have the account, this is the Instagram account. Every Instagram account has a unique ID saved, which represents his account. Let me tell you how you get this. So basically in Rapid API you can, here we have the picture, and this is how it looks like. Here on the left you have all the different requests you can make. So here you go to the search request and you type in the username that you want the ID to. So here I just typed in the Instagram of this account, of this YouTube channel here. So feel free to leave a follow. And then you can click on test endpoint here and you get the result. Then you just have to open this users tab, and here the second entry, the PK value, is the ID of the account. And yet you just copy this and then you have the account. So for this example we will get the story from our Instagram account. Alright, if you want to know more about the Instagram API or how to get the Rapid API key, check out the video that will pop up now. There I will show you everything in a very short amount of time. So, okay, in the next step we will make the Telegram bot. and we simply type in telegram.bot and give in our token. So this is what we got here. Alright, we run this. Then in the next step we have to specify the URL for the Instagram to get the Instagram stories and the headers for the requests. I will just copy this in. You get the URL from the Rapids API webpage. So this is just copied, and here we type give in the account variable, so that we get the stories of our account. And here in the headers, and this you can simply copy, so the host, you have to type in this, and here you have to give in your key, which we have here. So that's it for this cell. And now we can get into the logic of the bot. So first we will need a counter variable. I will just type this in, you will shortly understand why. And we need a empty list with taken at. I will shortly explain why we need this. Then we will go into a infinity loop, and because we want to request the stories periodically, so we will just run over it. Then we have a try except block here. This is just if we have an error in our code, because we are working with two different APIs, so it can happen, so that our whole program will not, or our bot will not crash. So we give everything into a try except block, and for the except part we will just pass. Pass means that, yeah, do nothing. So it does nothing and just returns to the while loop. So first we will make the get request to the Instagram API. So its response is equal to request.request. There we want a get request. We give him the URL that we have specified here, and we give the headers, which we have specified here. So then we get the response. I'd really like to show you how the response looks like, but you only have 5 requests per day with this API in the free plan. So keep this in mind. You can't really try a lot or play around with the API, since 5 API requests is gone pretty fast. Yeah, I feel, yeah, it's better than nothing, I think. So yeah, let's go on with the code. Then we will take this response and pass it into JSON and save it in a new variable, in this R variable. And in the next step we get the media count from this JSON. In the media count we have the amount of stories that are posted, and yeah, we need this variable so that we can loop over and get every single picture. So this is what we do in the next step for I in range media count, and we will take the URL image. So in this response here, in this JSON, we have a URL image. I will just copy this in. Yeah, it's you can also just copy this. If you want to check it, you can take the JSON, put it into a JSON prettifier, and go through it so you understand what we are doing here, but it's actually not really important. We are just navigating to the URL. Alright, then in the next step we also get the time the story was taken or the story was uploaded, and this is to specify or to decide if we have already seen the story or not, or let's say it in another way, and this is to decide if we, or to see if we have already sent the story to us via the Telegram bot. So now we have it. Then in the next step we will append the time the story was taken to our list, so that we can keep track which stories we already have. And in the next step we will send the picture to us via the Telegram bot. So we write bot.sendPhoto, we give him the chat ID he has to send it to, and we give him the URL to the image. So the chat ID is what we have from here, and the URL image is what we have here. Alright, and that's basically it. For the bot, we get all the stories, we iterate over them, we get the images, and then we send them to us. And that's basically the whole function of the bot. And now we will make some small adjustments. But yeah, let's get into it. So right now the taken and taken at has no real sense in it. So this is why we will write the logic here. I will write it and then I will explain it. So we will check if taken is in taken at. If yes, we will continue. So basically what this does is, if we iterate over all the stories, we will start with the first story, then we will get the URL image first, and then we will look when the story was taken. And then we will check, okay, is this time already in our list that we have specified? So if it's in this list, that means that we have already sent this story to us via the Telegram bot. And if this happens, we want to interrupt the loop here and start from new. So the for loop here. So the continue just means, okay, stop this iteration and just go on with the next iteration. And if the taken time is not in our list, then we will write it into the list. So that the next time is in the list, and then we will send it to us. All right. Just for safety reasons, we will write this all into another try and catch block, because there can also be errors. So it's basically just the same as top. And lastly, we will work in the periodical part. So basically we will look if the counter is below 2. So this is a very naive solution, so you can get creative here, but it gets the job done, so I think it's fine. So we start with the counter at 0 here, and as long as the counter is below 2, then we will increase the counter by 1, and we will wait for 18,000 seconds, which is equal to 5 hours. So if we come in here and we will wait for 5 hours, and when the 5 hours are over, then the request loop here will start again. So why do we do this? That's for two reasons. For one, it doesn't really make sense to send a request every 1 or 2 seconds, because usually people only post, I don't know, 1 or 2 stories. Maybe if you want the stories of a bigger account, it's maybe 10 or 15. But yeah, still you don't need to check every second. So you can adapt this time here. And yeah, the second reason is we only have 5 requests per day. So yeah, we are pretty limited. Alright, and if the counter is equal to 0 or higher, then we will reset the counter to 0. We will clear the our list, and we will sleep for 50,400 seconds, which equals to 14 hours. So you probably already see it, this is a 24-hour cycle. So the best thing would be to start or to deploy this bot in the morning. So let's say we started at 8 o'clock. It will take at 8 AM. It will take the stories from the account, then it will send them to us. The counter is at 0 at this time. We will go into this if. We will increase the counter and we will wait for 5 seconds. 5 hours, sorry, for 5 hours. And then at 1 PM the sleep will be over. Then we will check again if there are new stories. If yes, we will send them to us. Then the counter will be on 1, still smaller than 2, so we will get into this if again. We will increase the counter to 2 and sleep for 5 hours again. After the 5 hours we will check the stories again, and now we will come into the else part, because the counter is at 2, and then we will reset it, we will clear the list, and we will sleep for 14 hours. So the next day at 8 AM it will check again. And why do we clear the list here? Because a story is only available for 24 hours. So if we wait the 24 hours, then the story is not available anymore, and we can kick it out of our list. And yeah, that was it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like what we have done here. I personally use this bot daily, or better I have it deployed on Heroku. And yeah, I think it's pretty awesome, because I have deleted my Instagram, but there are still stories I want to see from pretty nice accounts. And yeah, I think it's a pretty nice tool, these two bots. So let me know what you will make with this knowledge, and see you soon.